guys, so in today's video I thought I would do my everyday makeup kind of routine. Not that I wear it every day because, as you can probably tell in half my videos, I don't have any makeup on, just because I can't really be bothered. Like, where am I going? What do I need it for? Like, I don't know. If I don't have to wear it, I won't. I'm very like okay with going out of my face looking like this. Obviously, if I'm going to the gym, I'm not going to be wearing makeup, and I am like going to the gym quite a lot recently, so there's no point in me wearing makeup every day. I normally only wear it if I go out, but even then I'll do like very, not subtle, because it's not subtle in the slightest, but like quite chill makeup, not like crazy like fake eyelashes, all that kind of stuff. Just very like average wearable makeup. There you go, wearable. That's the word I was after. Anywho, I'm gonna crack on now, as it's probably quite a long video. I'll like speed through some of the makeup process and whatever, because it's gonna be long and probably boring, but I'll try and make it as entertaining as possible. If you do like the video, make sure to hit that like button, and if you wouldn't mind, please do subscribe to my channel. It'd be very, very helpful. And if you wouldn't mind, share me on social media. Again, super helpful for me. Gonna crack on now. Also, if you see me eating chocolate at some point, I bought an Easter egg today, even though it's February. No, it's not February. Wow, it's March. Also, I apologise for that noise. It's super windy, but it's so hot in my room, so I've got to have the window open. There's like a can rattling outside. I'm really sorry. Hopefully, once I edit the video and stuff, I'll be able to get rid of all that noise. Okay, so first I'm going to prime my face. I normally use two sort of primers. I'll use like a spray and like a moisturiser sort of thing. I normally do the spray first, so I'm going to use this Rimmel, this Insta Fix and Go 2-in-1 primer and setting spray. Yeah, I've only used it a few times. It is quite new, but it does quite a good job, I suppose. So yeah, I'm just going to do that. Ooh. I breathed in way too much. Jesus. It's quite a perfumey taste. Smell. Oh my god, wind, can you not? And I don't like the spray on this at all. It like doesn't come out big enough. It's like quite a direct little spray. Whatever. Then I'm going to use this Soap and Glory Speed Plump All Day Super Moisture Marvel. Bloody hell, that's a mouthful. This is nearly all gone. I really need a new one, but they're like £13 and I'm broke. So I use a oval brush. Oh, got the name. That was hard. Just to rub this in. Cool. So I like this because it has glycerin in it, I think, and it like tightens your face a little bit. It just makes my skin feel a bit nicer and smoother. Also, sorry if you see me like looking over here, it's because my mirrors are over here and my camera's here, so I'm like meh, trying to do between the two. But yeah, so I'm just gonna let that like settle in a wee bit. So I like to mix two foundations purely because this is one of my my camera went funny then. This is one of my faves, but it's so full coverage and it like dries out my skin a little bit. So I mix it with Maybelline Dream Satin Liquid. So it's the same company, it's the same colour, so it's fine to mix. Obviously you can do whatever you want. It's makeup. Meh. I don't know why I keep making that noise. Oh my god, I need to snort. Stop! I need to stop, mate. I've been up for quite a while today. Had a fairly early start for me. Has that got balls in it? Maybe. This is nearly run out as well, which is the saddest of tales. Oh god. Okay, that's another new thing I need. Here we go. Thank god. This is also why I don't do my makeup very often, because I can't afford to. Then I'm just going to pop in a couple of pumps of that. Yeah, I opened this basically the same time, and this has still got a lot. Or did I use an old one? I don't know. I'm just going to get a little brush to mix it. Oh, where is it? Literally all my brushes are just like cheap ones off eBay pretty much. I have like a couple of nice ones, but yeah, they're pretty much all just cheap ones. But honestly, I feel like they do the job, so why does it matter? This is literally just one off eBay, like out of a pack. I think I paid like £4 for 12 brushes, so not cheap. I'm just going to wipe the excess on my face. I'm going to use a damp beauty blender. I used to use brushes all the time, but I learnt the ways of beauty. I was like, these are crap, they don't work. No, I just had crap ones that didn't work. And I learnt what a real beauty blender. Right, I'm just going to finish doing my foundation and then I will come back. Whoa, I look insane right now because of the like light balance. My parents, just my dad, always says that my foundation's too pale for me, but honestly it's like the only one that matches me anymore, and I just look so orange, so I just have to like bronze this up a wee bit, but I am super pale anyway. All of my fake tan is definitely off now as well, so by the time this video goes up that makes me seem like I've had fake tan on for weeks and weeks and weeks, but I just film really in advance. It's only been like a week, I promise. So concealer wise I use Revolution Conceal and Define. It's like £4 and it's so good. It's so full coverage, and I need a tiny bit, although I might have to open a new one. I use C1, which is not the palest anymore. They do a paler one, but that is too pale for me. So maybe I might get away with it, I don't know. I might have to open up the new one. I've gone through so many of these, it's actually a joke. If anyone wants to purchase me some makeup, feel free. I'll leave all my items in the description. I'm joking. Hi. I'm so sorry for the noise. I swear to God, whenever I try and do something, like filming wise, there's always blooming noise out there. Can you not? I think they're like digging up blooming close or something. I don't even know. They're very annoying, and they woke me up yesterday. Not today, because I was actually productive and got up early, but so annoying. So I'm really sorry, just excuse that. Hopefully once I put music over the back of this you won't be able to hear it as much. Somehow my skin's actually not looking too bad, so I'm not actually, oh actually, as I said that, I see this little red blob, which is still here, like a week on. But yeah, my skin's actually been really kind to me lately, so. Alright, so that's all blended in. It's good. It's very like smooth. It blends out so nicely. Oh my god, I have an itch. Alright, so I'm just going to set that now as well. Or should I do my contour? No, I'll set it first for it. So I'm going to use Rimmel Match Perfection Silky Loose Face Powder in transparent. Because that's how pale I am. Oh my god, I literally picked the worst time of day to film. It's not even been windy today. It was like, and then I go to film and it's like a blooming, it's like a hurricane out there. So I'm just going in with my beauty blender again, powder on it, and I'm just gonna set my under eye and where I put all the concealer. I don't actually set the rest of my face. I was like watching a Jeffree Star video yesterday, and he's like testing e.l.f. makeup, and he's like, oh yeah, I need a setting powder for this, and then I need a setting powder for the rest of my face. I was like, I don't do that. I just kind of forgot that I used to do that, but honestly I don't feel like I need to. I only put concealer on like bits that I feel like need setting on my face anyway, so it's all good. I don't like to let it sit for ages and ages, like I know people bake and stuff, but CBA for that. I don't feel like I need to or want to. So I'm going to go in with this brush, which I think is actually from Wilkinson's. It's so nice though. It definitely needs a wash because it's feeling a bit nasty, but oh well. I like to just go in with really big brushes because I don't know, I feel like it just saves time. Like, we're basically done. Like, how quick was that? I just tend to like brush over my face with the rest of the powder that's on the brush. There we go. That's now the saying. We done it. Okay, after I do that, I like to do my contour. I'm really low on contour. This is actually so sad. I use e.l.f. Just a contour palette. It's just like a quad. As you can see, I use this colour. I did buy a new palette the other day from Revolution, but it is way too dark for me. I'm going to keep it though, just because when I fake tan and stuff in summer, or maybe if I'll get a tan. That will never happen. So yeah, I'm going to have to like dig in with this one. Again, I really need to get some new makeup. Also, excuse my hair, I will like undo it once I've finished. I just didn't want to undo it really early today because if I go out later, like by the time I do, it will look insane. I'm really annoyed actually that new contour palette doesn't suit me. Like I originally filmed this video like a couple of weeks ago and I just had murders with editing it and stuff. Like it all just went a bit funny, like all the audio went out of sync. So I'm just redoing it, but I tested that palette in that video. I thought there's no point in me retesting it because I know it just doesn't suit me, and I ended up having to redo half my makeup, so I was like, I dropped my brush, I'll just like, I won't bother. But it would have been handy because I'm literally so low on contour. It's mad as well, the other day I was doing my makeup and I like thought I'd finished and I was like, hang on, I didn't even do my contour and bronzing. I was like, I'm so pale, how did I forget? I was so baffled. I'm just going insane, living indoors all the bloody time. I'm just going to sort of go over the rest of my face just a wee bit. Oh my god, my brush just broke. I've had this for like an eternity, so I knew it was going to happen at some point. Fine, we just stick it back on. I don't know if it's just, it looks fine in person, just on the camera it looks kind of dodgy. Just ignore me dodgy contouring. It is what it is. That'll do. Now I'm on to my least favourite thing, which is my eyebrows. I'm going to do this off camera purely because I have to proper focus and I need like the mirror right in front of my face to do it. Oh my god, the wind is really picking up. But I'll show you what I use anyway. So I just use this, it is battered as you can see. It's a Revolution HD Pro Brows. I normally would use this one, but recently I've moved on to this one because I feel like it matches my hair so much better. Although nothing's going to match my hair right now, let's not even talk about it. I hate my hair currently. I don't like the pink. It doesn't even look pink today, I don't even know. It looks disgusting. Everyone's like, no, it's fine, but honestly I cried about it. Let's be real. So yeah, I'm going to use this colour anyway. It's quite a ashy brown, blonde, I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to do that and come back. Okay, so I finally done my eyebrows after battling with them for like 10 minutes. Sorry, just need to like, where I've like put concealer and stuff around them, I'm just gonna darken them up a wee bit just so they don't look so weird. On the camera my skin does not look great, like it looks really dark up here, but maybe it is, I don't know. I'm really sorry about all the noise, they're just so loud. I'm so annoyed. Oh well. Right, next I am going to do my eyes. So I normally use a mixture, well I use loads of palettes, but for my everyday I use a mixture of Soph's palettes. If you don't know who Soph is, her YouTube is Soph Does Nails, and she collabed with Makeup Revolution and created some lovely palettes. So yeah, I use like my transition shades out of this palette, and then for my like shimmery shade I always use this one, which is called Everyday. As you can see, it's nearly all gone. So yeah, I'm just gonna crack on and do that. I don't have the little inserts, so I don't know the names of them, which is kind of a shame. So I'm just gonna go in with this fat fluffy brush, which also really needs a wash, but I'm lazy. So I normally just go in with the second shade in on the first row, just as like a base. My eyes have already got like foundation and whatever on, so I can't bother to actually prime them. Like I feel like it does nothing, it's a waste of time, and for everyday makeup there's no need. Obviously that has come out a lot darker than it probably would on a clean brush, just because of pigment already on this brush. I feel like I've got to talk quieter because of the blooming whatever they are out there. Probably think, why is this girl talking to herself? So next I normally go in with this shade here, which is the second from the last on the top row, just to give it a bit more depth. You probably think that's really pointless, but it's for like mainly this bit over here. So just a disclaimer as well, I am not great at makeup, but I've been asked to do this by quite a few people, so that's why I'm doing it. But I do not see myself as someone who is good at makeup. So then I go in with this shade underneath that one, which is just a little bit darker, a bit more like reddy toned, I suppose. Not that you can really tell. These eyeshadows are really pigmented and they blend out really nicely. This palette was only £10, which is so good. Also, I've noticed in my previous videos I say pound instead of pounds, so I'm really trying to stop that because I think it should be pounds. Pounds sound like insane. So yeah, apologies for that. and apologies for my weird faces that I make. I can't really shut my left eye on its own. Okay, so then I go in with either a mixture of this one here and this one, but I think today I'm just going to go in with the brown, as the pink hair, it might clash just a wee bit. So we're just going to go in with a dab of this brown, tap it off and just pop it into the corner. I should actually change brushes. So I'm just going to go in with this slightly, there's hairs everywhere, a slightly flatter brush. It's quite wide though. So yeah, I'm going in with this brown here. The one next to it's just a little bit too dark. It's a bit more reddy toned. I'm just going to tap a lot off because it's super pigmented. And then I'll just sort of blend it out a little bit on the corner. And then bring it through my crease just a wee bit. Just to give my eye some depth. I think patting the powder off, half it went into my other eye. Ah! Oh well. Yeah, so I'm sorry. I'm going to be looking at that mirror, Jess. I'm just going to take just a tiny bit more and just blend it up a little bit. Oh my god, what is in my eye? Cool, so that is done. I then normally go in with just a brush that like hasn't really got any pigment on and just sort of blend out the edges just a wee bit. Sometimes I find I just go a little bit overboard. So I just like to blend that out just a tiny bit. And then we're going to go in with the other palette and use Everyday. See, these ones have got names on them. And then I normally go in with this brush from the Naked 3 palette by Urban Decay. I do like to just dampen the brush with some spray or like with a wipe or whatever. It just helps you like pick up more of the colour. Then I'm just going to pop that onto the inner corner and like middle bit of my lid. My eyelid, my lid. I wish Revolution made just like a single one of this shade, just because it's so nice. And like, I do like other colours on this palette, but I just don't really use them very often. Like, I use this all the time. Sorry, I just realised the mirror's like in my face. Hey. So it'd be great if maybe they do and I'm just stupid, but let me know if you know that they do. But yeah, it'd be really handy if they just did that on its own. I'm just gonna like do some finishing things and then I'll be back. Okay, so I just sort of blended in the colour a little bit more. I just went in with the end of this brush and just made it like a softer transition. I'm not going to bother with eyeliner purely because it's everyday makeup. I'm not going to bother, like, I know about eyeliner when I can really be bothered, which is not today. Oh my god, I just remembered having my Easter egg. This Maltesers one. I completely forgot. There's me thinking I've finished my eyes other than mascara. No. So I'm going to go in with Soph's highlighter palette, like same Soph Does Nails. I'll link her down below. A Revolution collab again. I only really use 2 colours or 3. I use this one, and this one. Oh my god, why did you have to make that noise? Hang on. Finally, I think the builders or whatever they were are going, so hopefully there shouldn't be too much more noise now. As I was saying, so I take the goldy colour over here, just on a little brush, and I pop this just on my brow bone to sort of pop out my eyebrows a little bit more. Just the same on the other side. Nothing too heavy, nothing too crazy, just enough to like just make them look more defined, because my eyebrows look terrible today. We're just going to ignore them. And then I go in with the lighter shade on my inner corner just to sort of give my eye a little bit more pop. I do take it up a little bit higher than I'm probably meant to, but oh well. That's how I like it. Cool, and then I'm going to go in with proper highlight. Why did I just shut this? I'm using it still. And then I'm just going to go in with this black brush. I got this off of Wish. It's really dense, so it's really good for packing on highlight, which is what I like to do. Or I just get this brush for like dance shows and stuff, because obviously like you have to be glowing to the heavens when you do a dance show. No, you don't have to be, but I just like to be. but since my dance show I've just used it constantly pretty much. So I mean, look how good that highlight is. It's so good. You can, like, obviously I am packing it on, but you can use it quite subtly as well. But yeah, it's definitely buildable as well. I just like to chuck it everywhere pretty much. Yeah, so I'm just going to go and do my mascara. I'm just going to do this off camera as well, purely because I have to have the mirror so close to my face. There's no point doing it on camera. I'll show you what mascara I use. So it's by Soap & Glory. It's called Thick and Fast High Definition Collagen Coat TM Mascara. In Film Noir. This is one of my favourite mascaras. I always go back to this one. I'll try other ones and I just never really like them as much as this one. It makes my lashes look so much longer than they actually are and so much nicer than they are, and it curls them nice. So yeah, definitely recommend. I think it's like £10.50 for a tube. I definitely need a new one though, like everything. I have actually got a tester of Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, which I will try probably in another video, but apparently it's quite good, so I've got loads of them. I have my cousin's girlfriend works in Too Faced, so I get free stuff. Okay, so probably doesn't make much difference on camera, but in person it makes a massive difference. That mascara, I love it. I definitely need a new one though. So the last thing is setting spray. Obviously I'm just going to use the same as what I used to prime my face. I'm just going to do it a bit further away though, purely because, oh my god, I thought my drink had been leaking on my bed then the whole time. I was like, oh. Yeah, I'm just going to do it further away. I mean, it smells nice. It's just so perfumey, this thing. Yeah, it works, so, you know. Okay, so that is my everyday makeup. It's pretty basic, like average makeup. It only takes me like 20 minutes to do. Obviously, when I film myself, it's probably taking me longer, but yeah, it normally only takes me about 20 minutes to do, so not too bad. But yeah, I'm going to take my hair out now and see how it looks. Hopefully the like pinky colour will like complements the disgustingness in my hair. But yeah, it's gonna be a bit of an afro in a second. Okay, so my hair, it looks okay, I suppose. Like, doesn't look as bad as I thought it was gonna. It definitely looks nicer on camera than it does in person, like 100%. It just annoys me, like the front just didn't take. I don't know why. But anyway, it's not about my hair this video, it's about my makeup. But yeah, I'm done. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you wouldn't mind. But yeah, let me know what you think. I might do some more makeup videos in the future. Like, I have quite a lot of funky eyeshadow palettes that I could play around with, as I am really boring these days and don't do anything different. I used to do so many different looks and stuff, but whatever. Yeah, let me know and I will do that for you. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.